Is this you? I just can't lose weight. I've tried everything. I guess I'll just stay at this weight then. Never fear, because here is how I'm gonna help. Welcome to the channel, it's great to have you. My name is Albert Aldridge, and in today's video I'm going to be explaining how I'm going to help you lose the weight you're struggling to shift, and I'm going to go over 6 different reasons about why you might have struggled to lose weight in the past, and these 6 things we are going to rectify so you can start losing weight today. Just quickly, if you're watching this video, you are probably in a position that you want to lose fat and start losing fat as soon as possible. So if you're interested in my fat loss video course that I have produced for the people who watch my YouTube channel and follow me on social media, there's a link to it in the YouTube description. Go ahead and click that link to find out more information. Plus, if you're interested in a free weight loss calorie calculator ebook I've made for you guys that's going to help you lose fat, that's also the first link in the YouTube description. And if you're interested in the content I produce on my YouTube channel, which is designed to educate and entertain people at the same time, but educate primarily people about how to lose fat around their current lifestyle following a flexible dieting approach, then please make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, because it really does help out the channel. Time to move on to the 6 reasons why you might have been struggling to lose weight in the past, and I'm going to tell you how to rectify these problems. The first problem you might have done is that when starting your weight loss journey, you may have taken a load of calories away from your diet and stayed down there. That sounds a bit counterintuitive to what people perceive weight loss to be, but just hear me out. If you're a typical active woman, then your daily average intake will be roughly 2,000 calories to maintain your weight, which is 14,000 calories across a typical week. But somebody who is, say, maybe overweight and wants to lose 10 to 20 pounds, they think, right, I'm losing weight, I'm going to take loads of calories away from my diet. So they go all in with it, and they take 1,000 calories away from their diet. So they start eating 1,000 calories per day, which is 7,000 calories across the week. And to start with, what they find is that they lose roughly 6 pounds in the first week, and they're like, this is amazing. I've lost loads of weight. That's primarily a lot of glycogen and water weight. And what they quickly find is that they lose 6 pounds, then 3 pounds, and then they hit a weight loss plateau. And at this point, they're thinking, right, I don't know what to do now, because should I take more calories away? No, I can't do that because I'm already feeling like I'm starving. I can't do any more cardiovascular exercise because I've already done the recommended amount I've read online. And then what they do is try and take more calories away from their diet, say another 200 per day. So they're only eating 800 calories per day, and they lose a tiny bit more weight, usually only a pound, then quickly hit a weight loss plateau again, and they're like, what's going on? The reason for this is all to do with the activity of the hormone leptin, which is the fat burning hormone in the body. This is what I teach people as an online nutrition coach, because I work one-to-one with clients creating customized nutrition plans and workout plans for them according to their current lifestyle. But when you take a drastic amount of calories away from your diet, yes, you will lose a lot of glycogen and water to start with, because it's a drastic change the body is having to adapt to. But what will happen is, because you're taking a lot of calories away from your diet, whether you take 100 calories per day away from your diet or 1,000 calories away from your diet per day, you are still essentially starving the body of nutrients. So the endocrine system, where hormones are produced from, will become less and less efficient at producing hormones. Each day it's in a calorie deficit. So what you have to do per week is gradually take away calories in order to make that deficit very minimal to start with, so you can focus on losing fat. Because if you take calories away too drastically, then over time, if you do it for a long period of time, you're at risk of experiencing something called muscle atrophy, where you're actually having to use muscle protein in order to produce energy for the body. But because the body is becoming less and less efficient at producing hormones and the fat burning hormone leptin, what you'll find, it's like a fire slowly burning out, like kindling in a fire. It's slowly going and going, and your body is becoming less and less efficient at producing this hormone. That's when you experience a weight loss plateau. So if you take more calories away, the body again is going to become really inefficient at producing this fat burning hormone leptin, and it will go into something called starvation mode, where it wants to retain as much as possible and as much fat as possible just to help your body survive, just so it can complete its daily functions. So you need to incorporate refeed days as well as diet breaks, which are increases in calories at specific periods of time during a dieting phase, in order to spark the production of leptin, the fat burning hormone, so you can continue your fat loss over a long period of time and achieve achieve the lean physique you're aiming for. The second thing you might have done that might have caused you not to lose weight in the past is that you've used a lot of oil as well as butter when cooking and producing recipes for your family. It can be very easy when adding chicken to a chicken casserole, for example, that you put a lot of liquid oil in the pan to cook the chicken in, and then when you've cooked the whole chicken, you get all the juices from the chicken and put it into the casserole, but it's easy to forget all the oil that has gone into that pan. What you're better off doing is getting that chicken, placing it into the casserole, and then pouring the rest of the oil and the juices from the chicken away. Although it might not taste as good, it's a lot more healthy for you. Or another alternative is that you just use spray olive oil, because it's only about 1 calorie per spray, and to be honest, that's a negligible amount of calories because you're usually having to cook it for a lot of people. Third thing is that you're actually underestimating your calorie intake. That can very easily be done because you might pick out a snack over here, somebody might have produced something at work that they've brought in, somebody might have had a birthday at work, so you take a little bit of a cake slice, but you take a very small amount, so you're just like, oh, I won't count that in my daily diet. If you're using a calorie tracking app like MyFitnessPal, which I recommend people to use, then you go home, you pick out a little bit of cereal that's your favourite cereal, then at dinner you're actually eating a little bit of the dinner as you're serving yourself. All these calories add up over the day, so you may eventually be having an additional 100 to 200 calories on top of what you think you are actually intaking for the day. And finally, I actually got it wrong. I have 4 main points. I thought I had 6, but that's for another video I'm using 6 points for. Sorry, my bad. But the fourth and final point, there's not much scientific evidence behind this because I haven't done much research on it in the past. It's really purely from personal experience and from other people's experiences. But doing too much exercise and having a lot of stress and fatigue in the body has actually prevented me from losing fat and losing weight in the past. I personally haven't looked into the research of about how much stress and fatigue in the body can have an influence on physiological responses by the body. So like if you have a lot of fatigue and stress in the body, that can stop maybe the production of leptin, or it can inhibit the production of leptin, for example, or affect your metabolism negatively. But I certainly have had this in the past where I've been feeling really lethargic. I felt very fatigued, demotivated when I've been on a little amount of calories, and I've been doing lots and lots of exercise to try and achieve my fat loss goals quicker, but that really has actually had a negative effect on my fat loss, and I've experienced no change in the scale. These are more extreme cases though, and I may do a video on this in the future, looking at the effect of stress and fatigue on the production of leptin, the fat burning hormone in the body. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Thanks again for watching this video, I really do appreciate it. If you've reached the end of this video, it's very likely that you're interested in losing fat, so I recommend you hit the first link in the YouTube description to download my weight loss calorie calculator ebook that I've made for you. In the meantime, if you have any video ideas that you'd like me to do, please let me know in the YouTube comment section. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.